So hey all, this is a video on pure imagination. I always liked, ever since I was a kid, when I first saw Willy Wonka, the first movie being the only good one. And it just grabbed me right away. It has a nice melody and some cool harmony changes in it. And so let's just jump right in. It starts on C minor. We're just playing as a bar chord right on the 3rd fret here. So we have X3, 5, 5, 4. I'm not playing anything on the high E string. So we're going to pluck the A and G strings and then the B string, like, and then jump up to an F minor 11, which would be X, 8, 10, 8, 11. And again, nothing on the high E string. So, and I'm just arpeggiating that whole chord, the inner 4 strings. Then I'm going to play the D and G strings and jump to an F minor, well, really 11, it has a 9 and 11. And so that's X, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6. So let's do that up to that point again. So. Then we're going to slide E flat up a whole step. So this is the D string, 8th fret, up a whole step to the 10th fret. Then we're playing the 8th fret on the G string. And that's just a couple melody notes in between the chords. And after that we go to E flat major 7. This is kind of a different voicing I'm playing here than you might see often. It's X, X, 8, 8, 8, 10. And then you notice I just added in the E flat up on the high E string, the 11th fret. Then all you have to do is go back, put your middle finger down on this G sharp here. Becomes an F minor 13 at that point. And then I added the pinky back again. So let's do those 2 chords. So it's. Then we're going to jump up to the 10th fret and do kind of like a little bar thing here. It's X, 10, 11, 10, 10, but we're going to hammer down onto the 11th fret at the end on the E string. That becomes an F sharp diminished chord, diminished 7. So let's do those 3 again. So we got. Then we're going to go to a G minor 7. And this is X, 10, 12, 10, 11, 10. And I'm plucking actually the everything except for the E and D strings here. And then coming back and hitting the B string to get the melody note. A lot of the melody in this song is in the chords, so it kind of makes it nice. So again, that would be. Back to the C minor. And I'm picking the same notes again. And this time we go straight for the, in this case it's just F minor 9. X, 8, 6, 8, 8. Then we're going to add the melody note in by sliding our pinky up a half step. Another melody note, 6th fret E string. Let's do the piece up to that point. So. What I'm playing here is, since I'm doing it fingerstyle, I'm kind of skipping over the A string, but I have the 6, X, because we're not really playing it, 6, 8, 8. And again, I'm not playing the high E string. Let go with the pinky. Play the G string. Now we have a new chord here. This is kind of, it's just a piece of E flat diminished 7. This is only 3 strings, the E, A, D, and G. And the way the fret to work there is 6, 7, 7. I'm going to add the 8th fret on the G string. So da, did, back and forth like that. And this is really like an E flat major 7. I'm just playing only 3 strings. So I'll do that again. Back to the C minor. We just sort of repeated that whole thing. That's all we did there. And I have the same chord again that we played. Dun, dun. Now it goes to G major 7. And because the melody jumps up an octave, we're going to do that with our chords too. This chord here, this particular G major 7 is 3X 4 4 3. Then I'm going to jump up to a bar chord, a 5th string root bar chord, G major 7. So this would be X 10 12 11 12 10. And you want it when you pluck that chord. What I'm really doing is just the A, G, B, and E strings, because the melody note is up on top there, D on the 10th fret. Then we're going to move up a half step and play a slightly different chord. This time we have an A flat major 9. So that's X 11 13 12 11 11. Then you saw I was adding in the 13th fret there on the E string. Half step back down to G minor 7. Now I have another new chord. This is it's really a C13, but we're playing a flat 9 in the bass. So it's 9X 8 9 10. Nothing on the high E. So I'm just arpeggiating that, playing the 2 high strings simultaneously. Let me play it from the G major that jumps up again. Now this is an F minor 7, just a typical F minor 7 bar chord, X 8 10 8 9. I'm not playing the high E string, but we're going to have a little melody that's going to... And that's very easy to play from the chord position there. And you notice I had to put my pinky on the F, or G string 10th fret, and then let go. Let's do that bit again from the G's. Sorry. So what I'm doing here, this is it's kind of like just a B flat 7, but I'm playing, I'm barring across the 6th fret, and I have my pinky on the G string 8th fret. I'm arpeggiating only the E, D, G, and B strings, and then coming back to that E flat note there. That's just an E flat major 7. X 6 8 7 6. Sorry, let me say that again. X 6 8 7 8 6. So I'm pinching all 4 of the inner strings and then hitting the high E string at the end. Then we go to an A minor 7 flat 5, but we need the melody up here, so we're going to put a D on it. What I have there is X, X, 7, 8, 8, 10. And you can just kind of move your pinky back and forth to get the 10th fret and 11th fret melody notes there. Sorry. That's really like a D7. I'm just playing the upper 4 strings. So it's XX, 10, 11, 10, 10. So let's try from maybe the A flat major. So what I have there is a G minor 11. We had an F minor 11 before. So that's X, 10, 12, 10, 13, 10. And the same thing, I'm pinching the inner 4 strings and then the high E string. And same thing here, this is really like a C7 chord, except for I'm playing only the first 4 strings. My C is actually on top. So this is X, X, 8, 9, 8, 8, and I'm hammering on and off the, or well, not really hammering, but playing on and off the 10th fret E string. Let me go up to that point from the G's again. That's a new chord there. This is just an F9, X, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8. So we did the C to the F9, and then it just leads to that little ascending melody thing, starting on C. Octaves there, and that's all the chords to the piece. It just goes back through the like the A section one more time. So that was a little bit quick maybe, but if you're attempting to play chord melody songs, you're already familiar with the chord shapes, and your hands are probably pretty comfortable playing some of those chords. There's no big stretches or anything in there, nothing too bad. So hopefully that's enough that you can learn the piece and enjoy it, and hopefully it'll sound a lot better than what I just did. Sometimes when you play through the whole piece, it feels a little better. You just stay in the rhythm, and instead of thinking about what you're going to say about the next chord or whatever. But yeah, that's the whole piece, and enjoy working on that.